Does the thought of interviewing for a job strike fear in your heart? If you answered yes, you'll surely learn a few things from our next speaker. She's the president of Yes Career Coaching and Resume Writing Services. Her business is a top-rated career success company that has helped almost 3,000 people land a new job, twice as fast as the national average. She is the world's only trainer in interview Aikido, an interrogative and spiritual strategy for getting more offers when you interview. In her spare time, Katherine enjoys international adventures and, wait for it, belly dancing. Please join me in welcoming career success advisor, interview coach, and resume guru, Katherine Metters Akbar.
Have you ever not gotten an offer after interviewing for a job you really wanted without knowing why? Frustrating, isn't it? You probably tried to sell yourself at your interview while hating that you had to do it. Or maybe you even told the hiring manager, "I am uniquely qualified for this position." The truth is, neither approach is going to inspire someone to make you a job offer, but these are the approaches that novice job applicants often use. What if, instead of a job interview, it were a first date? Would you say, "I am uniquely qualified to be your boyfriend," or try to sell them on being your girlfriend? Or would you take your time to get to know the person, to decide if you want to be with them, while giving yourself every opportunity to be chosen if it's a match for both? Let's say you're smart enough to choose the latter approach, which also works for interviewing. You're not going to be focused on giving perfect answers to each of their questions. You're going to focus on charming and learning about the other person. You will dress to impress, smile, ask great questions, be kind to people around you, and respond sympathetically and intelligently to what they say. You will make them laugh at their jokes, and tell intriguing stories. You will be diplomatic about people it didn't work out with. At the end of the meeting, you will express interest in seeing them again if you remain interested. Welcome to Interview Aikido. We at Yes Career Coaching and Resume Writing Services named our interview training technique after the Japanese martial art Aikido. The Japanese word Aikido means the way of unifying energy. One problem with the traditional approach to interviewing is that when the interviewer asks all the questions, the interviewee has less power. But with interview Aikido and successful dating, you are unifying with the other person, metaphorically walking side by side instead of being disempowered. Interview Aikido consists of three main elements. 1, asking questions throughout the interview and effectively using the information you get. 2, building rapport. And 3, adeptly handling any concerns they may have about you. When you use interview Aikido, you ask questions throughout your interview. What are your favorite and least favorite aspects of working here? What's working well in your department? And what would you like to see different? This has 3 benefits. It makes you more relaxed because you will be on the hot seat less, and it creates a more relaxed, free-flowing conversation. It enables you to build rapport by getting into the interviewer's world. And most importantly, it enables you to get information you can use to present yourself as the solution to their problems. For example, if the question, "What are your strengths and weaknesses?" is asked before you have when you have only answered any questions, you will have to answer without knowing what they want to hear. But if you asked and heard the answer to, "What would you like to see different in your department?" before you are asked, "What are your strengths and weaknesses?" you will know which of your strengths will be most helpful to mention. The second aspect of interview Aikido is building rapport. When interviewers say something about themselves or the organization's challenges, do you respond in a personal way like, "That's awesome, good for you," or, "Oh, I can imagine," or, "I feel your pain"? Or do you respond from, "How should I sell myself now?" Responding to interviewers in a personal way will build a relationship with, energetically align you with someone who may soon be your boss. Responding from trying to sell yourself is more typical and less effective. If you relate empathically to hiring managers, you can be the one they most like and want to work with. A brain study by neuroscientist Antonio Damasio found that when people lose the ability to feel emotion, they cannot make decisions. In other words, everyone makes decisions emotionally, even if they later justify those decisions with logic. So be the one who made them laugh and laughed at their jokes. Be the one who made them feel heard. Be the one who gave them hope of relief from their workplace stress and problems. In short, be the one who unified his or her energy with theirs. And now we arrive at the third and final piece of interview Aikido, finding out what would make them not move forward with you and effectively resolving those concerns. The worst thing is when you interview and leave without knowing how they feel about you and whether you will be going on to another interview or fielding an offer. The solution to this is just to ask, like this. Ms. Brown, I have really enjoyed this conversation. I would love to talk more about working together and bringing your cool innovation lab idea to life. Now, what concerns do you have about my fit for the position? You'll want to ask this question in a relaxed way, making it safe for Ms. Brown to be straight with you about what is on her mind. Now, whatever she says, you want to respond, again coolly, that makes sense. If what I otherwise bring to the table would make it worth working out, how can you see us overcoming that? Note, you must resist the temptation to try to solve this problem for her, as Ms. Brown will feel more confident about the solution if she comes up with it herself. So there you have the 3 secrets of interview Aikido. Ask great questions and effectively use the information you gather, help them like you, and get any of their concerns resolved to their satisfaction. Like a date, an interview is an opportunity to charm, befriend, and build excitement. If you do this right, you just may get a sweet offer and a great relationship with your new boss, with whom you are energetically aligned. In short, you'll score.